Welcome, FNusa57 here. Once again, I'm back on my Xbox One to bring you yet another video. In today's video, this will be part 4 of the How to Master All Escape Maps series. And technically, we are starting on the hard to very hard category. We've covered like the really easy, medium difficulty, medium hard maps. We'll be covering 6 maps here that fall into the hard to very hard category, and then in part 5 we'll finish the very hard, and in part 6 we'll do the absolute worst 3 maps in the game. So for our very first map, we're going to be doing the choke. And this one is the most difficult because of one particular modifier change. So you have to deal with venom-resistant enemies, more health, more lethal, bastions in every encounter, which bastions are always annoying, poison flushers and Iron Man, but the ridiculous modifier is freezing grenadiers. And this modifier was bad before, but it was changed so that the freeze does even more damage at even more range, which is really frustrating. For this particular map, we'll be running a Infiltrator, Nomad, and Anchor. Shout out to Crap Flapper and Beard of Metal for helping me out with this. As far as skill cards, the Infiltrator, standard shotgun setup, custom Nasher, blood resonance, Reaper, laceration, and enhanced stim. The Nomad, standard execution setup, concussive rounds, execution shield, menace, phase, Nomad armor. And then for the Anchor, pretty standard setup of Boltok Bandolier, Bloody Shot, Adrenaline Junkie, Crazy Tough, and Venom Resistance. I should note that on this particular map, there are several different variations, and you could make use of a Blade Master, a Brawler, or a Marksman. Personal preference at the end of the day. The problem with the Marksman is if you don't get the long shot seed set, you're effectively useless. So just bear that in mind. Alright, now there is a very important thing that I should note. It's a disclaimer I've put on every single one of the videos. Escape is an extremely difficult and can be very frustrating to do. So even if you do follow the exact same steps with the exact same skill cards on the exact same classes, there is a chance you can still fail. So keep that in mind, make sure everybody's good to go, and pray that you have a good RNG set.
I'm reloading.
I should mention I did make one error. I said there was no guaranteed long shot, but in fact there is actually a guaranteed long shot if you go to the optional ammo rooms. So really it's personal preference whether you wish to run a Infiltrator or Marksman. I drastically prefer running the Marksman as opposed to running the Infiltrator, but to each his own.
Now let's go.
This is one of my least favorite maps, so I've only run it a few times on Master. Now normally in this section you have multiple different enemies that spawn. For some reason we got lucky or unlucky depending on how you view it, and we got the seed set where those enemies are not present.
Reloading!
It's very rare that that even happens, but it is possible to get that seed set where there's just no enemies there. I say it's unfortunate due to the fact that, well,
Come on!
you can't get weapons. So you're SOL. You can't get your shotguns, You can't get your snipers.
It's a hunter.
And then, of course, you can have different drone-type enemies here.
One less to worry about.
In that instance, we had hunters. There's shot grenades, lancers, and then, of course, the overkill in this room. So, generally speaking, metal or your anchor, whoever's playing anchor, will pick up the overkill and then ammo up the overkill. That is if you have a infiltrator. If you don't have an infiltrator, then there's not much of a reason, obviously.
Good find.
Finders keepers.
Let me get rid of that. Always bothers me to have the weapon swap like that.
There's a weapon.
There's pros and cons to every team comp that you could run. That's why I said that it's really personal preference at the beginning of the video. If you run a marksman, chances are you're going to get a bunch of grenadiers right in the beginning. And if you run an infiltrator, you'll probably end up getting the seed set where you don't have any long shots. So it's like it's vice versa. At least that's the way my RNG seems to be. Now, of course, you gotta make sure that you get all of this annoying ammo. Take your time. Once again, I don't think we have any enemies. Nope, we got the seed set where we don't have any enemies here. I can't believe we got lucky enough to get that seed set. I think I've seen this maybe once. Granted, I haven't run the map much. Now you want to wait till your team's together, and then you can go ahead and engage the annoyances over here. Priority number one in almost any engagement should be those bastions. Oh, shoot, we have an ice scion.
Now they're in trouble.
Let's do this.
Okay. Come and get me. Fun while it lasted.
We've got it.
That was less than ideal right there, but
Crushed another drone.
that's alright.
I'm ready for you.
We gotta let Crap Flapper get the
Launch it.
executions so he can get his ultimate back.
Took out a drone. Bunch of stuff we can use here. Okay, we got them all. Found the weapon.
I'll grab the flashes. I'm just gonna take and I'm gonna take one pouch there, so I have almost full shotgun shells. I unfortunately don't have a Nasher, but we'll see. Hopefully we get some enemies that'll remedy that later. We have a little bit more time on the Venom. And then whoever gets to the door first, you hit the ramp. And if you're playing with a Nomad, Nomad needs to prioritize just chainsawing and fearing the enemies. Hopefully the bastions don't go past you. If you're playing with a marksman, the marksman can easily snipe the bastions and snipe the scions. If you don't have that, then obviously Infiltrator can do really good damage when they're close enough with the shotgun, but you have to get close enough with the shotgun to even be able to do that. And the poison flushers, the poison that they leave behind more than likely is going to strip your stim.
Reloading. Good to go.
Now when the big guys get closer, buzzkills are annoying.
Nailed that one. Another dead scion. Oh, that was a good one.
You can get all sorts of different scions there, though. And then just run across.
Doors open. Let's go. I'm in.
That was really good teamwork on our part.
Well back.
Please proceed to the decontamination showers.
Get the fuck out of here.
Because remember, your blood resonance procs off of bleed. It doesn't matter if it's your bleed or not.
Received your signal. I'm en route. Do you read?
Just drop that for the moment.
Read you. Moving to extraction now. Everyone good? Let's sweep the room.
I used a decent amount of overkill on those two scions. More than I had to, but
Chamber has been breached. Opening in 3, 2, 1.
Exit's open. Back to it.
Oh yeah.
we just have to be a little faster in clearing this stuff out so we can have a little more time.
Attacking them!
And we may be forced to go down the slide.
Oh yeah.
Just depends on how much the enemies run away. Oh, there's another thing
Let's do this.
Well, that was more overkill ammo than I wanted to use, but
This is the best they got.
we just gotta be much faster on clearing this. There's the elite claw.
That's it.
Incoming blast grenade! Oh, I can't believe this shit.
Not over.
Got that drone. What is this shit?
You got me just in time.
Almost got froze solid off of that.
Rock and roll.
Back in your hole. Sniper. That is kidding me. Eliminate.
No face.
Ammo for me.
Come on, stop running away from me.
Now they're in trouble.
Alright, we gotta hit that fan and grab this ammo quick. We don't have much time to waste.
Ammo's mine.
Don't wander off for too long. Take some ammo.
Now we have to do the exact same thing on this opposite side here.
I'm reloading. I'm ready for you.
Except this time there is a elite grenadier here.
Reloading!
Oh, no. Get out of here, Juvie.
Good to go.
Alright, now you'll have different sets of enemies here. Okay, we've got claws and... Damn, no grenadiers.
Nice.
1 second.
Marcus, get up.
Fuck this, you broke bastard.
That was way more overkill ammo than I needed to spend, but...
Oh yeah.
Taking a step. Weapon.
This is the best they got.
There's my flashbang back.
Oh yeah.
Stim here.
Found some ammo.
Alright, I'm good.
Stim time. 1 second.
Just skip this last hunter. He's not a threat to us right now. Get up top so we can hit the bridge.
Still got it, Marcus.
You can't hit the bridge until at least one person is up at the top of the stairs.
Don't wander off for too long.
Ah, They should be at the top of the stairs.
Practice makes perfect.
Now, you can fight there on the bridge, but it gets really insanely hairy. So, personally, I prefer to fight up here. At the end of the day, though, it's personal preference.
That's how it's done.
It doesn't matter too much. If we burn too much time and the venom gets too close to the door, we can always cut down the slide.
Grenadiers.
It's just...
Incoming.
It all depends on the enemy pathing. No matter what you do, enemies can be a pain in the butt. Especially because I only have half capacity.
Grenadier. It just works.
Sniper down. Reloading. Cover me.
I'm ready for you.
More juvies coming up. You got an elite grenadier. I gotcha.
Back for more. Reload. I could use some help. Incoming shot. I need help.
That's not
Good to
good.
go.
I'm a bit of a cut up.
Alright, we gotta get that bastion. Scion should take heavy damage. I'm backing up. I got rid of the Scion. There's another Scion though. Be prepared to back up.
Incoming shot.
We have to retreat back up the stairs. Go back up. We're too far down. Pre-venom is nearly at the door.
Scion, bring it down. I reload.
Alright, I have almost no ammo left. We need to back off and go down the slide. It's the only bad thing about fear. Fear also sends the enemies away from where you really need to be. I had to use my ultimate to get through that.
It's done. Gotta reload.
Like I said, fear, it's a great tool, but considering it sends the enemies running from the point that they were feared at, it's not necessarily ideal. There's a bastion. Never mind, I flashed him. I flashed the Scion. The Bastion decided it's gonna run out here. There's a Juvie out here with us too. I have no shotgun rounds left. Of course, that Juvie had to slap me on the buttocks as I vaulted over cover. Whew, nicely done. A little rocky, but you could make the argument it's a little bit smoother with the marksman and brawler comp, but it's honestly got pros and cons for both team comps. This map is just very, very frustrating. Alright, for our next hard, a very annoying map, it's going to be The Last Stand. And there's a bunch of different team comps that you can use for this, but it's a extremely RNG dependent map. The modifiers you're dealing with are more health, more lethal, ultra stopping power, faster venom, ammo starvation, enemies have health regen, and of course the Iron Man modifier. For us, we're going to be running Gunner, Blade Master, and Anchor. Tactician also works on this map. Brawler works on this map. There's, like I said, a number of different classes, but this is what I've found to be the easiest. For Gunner, you want Reflex Shredder, Heavy Capacity, Heavy Charger, Concussive Explosives. The fifth card is personal preference, but Bait Armor or Mulcher Mastery are good ones to have. For Blade Master, pretty standard setup: Thrill of the Hunt, Venom Blade, Shock Chain, Brawler, and Venom Resistance. And then for Anchor, standard setup of Bulltalk Bandolier, Bloody Shot, Adrenaline Junkie, Crazy Tough, and Venom Resistance. Now, the biggest problem with this specific map is you have to wait for the Venom, and then you have to pick a direction, and you have to just haul ass. But due to RNG, you might get anywheres from 0 Mulcher Scions all the way up to 3 Mulcher Scions. And there's only like 1 ammo crate in the entire map, so Anchor has to kill themselves.
She's ready.
Now, there's a few different weapons that you get in the beginning. It honestly doesn't matter. Anyone can take really whatever weapon they want. I personally don't like any of the weapons, so I don't take them. You could make the argument for an infiltrator since there's the overkill. Now, unfortunately, on this map, you're probably going to be waiting for your ultimates and waiting for the Venom. It is possible to do it without the Venom, but if you're running Venom-based classes like a Blade Master or Anchor, Tactician, things like that, you're probably going to want to wait for the Venom. And then you can kind of use this time to get an idea for where stuff is. So there's a bunch of stuff you have to get to relatively quickly. There's obviously a weapon locker, 2 weapon lockers technically.
Grenade.
There's shot grenades, frag grenades.
See a weapon.
There's a buzzkill,
Weapon spotted.
and then, yeah, like I said, there's a second frag grenade. There's actually 2 other heavy weapons, and they're not always in the same spots, but there's going to be a salvo, and there's going to be a tri-shot. More than likely, there...
I see a weapon.
Okay, there's the tri-shot. They might end up... I think the salvo's behind there. So the problem is the weapons don't spawn in the same places every time. The enemies don't spawn in the same places every time. But what we need to do is we need to get those weapons that we're going to use, that is. Get the weapon, get it over the wall, and we need to pick a direction and sprint in that direction very, very early on. So the reason for that is you'll just get overrun if you try to stay here and fight. But the thing of it is there's Mulcher Scions on both sides. Now, depending upon the side that you choose and the RNG, you could have anywhere from 0 to 3 Mulcher Scions. Just keep that in mind. Ideally, you have 0. I have concussive explosives on, so I'm going to go ahead and grab the salvo.
Weapon spotted.
That makes it a little easier to deal with the Scions.
Grenade marked.
Of course, I don't see the salvo.
Spotted.
Oh, there it is. Alright, good to go. So this is all be relatively quick.
This'll do.
Hostiles on.
I can't take it now. It's already too late, dude. I hate trying to pick up... Well, I'm gonna be screwed here.
That's gotta hurt.
Fuck me. I hate trying to get a heavy weapon over the wall. This is the worst thing we could do right now.
Sit, 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 sit. This one's for me.
That's basically going to be a restart. I got fucked over by the damn frag grenade there.
Don't worry about me.
This is a relatively decent RNG, but
Back in your hole.
it's decent because of the fact that the Mulcher Scion, at least the first Mulcher Scion, wasn't there. So that's incredibly lucky, but it's bad because I don't have any heavy weapon to use. I went to get the second grenade that Crap Flapper picked up, and then I couldn't get the stupid salvo to go over the wall.
Safe room's open. Move it.
But, it is what it is. Because of the RNG, at least they were able to get through it. So, whoever is playing the anchor basically just wants to go ahead and kill themselves. The reason for this is so that you can restart in the next act with full ammo.
Got it. Hold your breath.
Fairly simple and straightforward. Whoever's playing the anchor can try to run some of the weapons. You might be able to get an additional weapon or two, but it's really situational.
Elimination shower.
Breathe easy, team. You've got a few moments.
And then you're back with ammo.
Washing up.
So I'll go ahead and grab these frags, which I have nothing right now. So like I said, that was an absolutely horrible run. Normally you can pick up a heavy weapon, aim up when next to cover, switch your weapons, and it'll drop the heavy weapon on top of the cover, but yeah. And I got shafted on that one, unfortunately. Now for the second act, we are basically just going to be waiting for Venom again. Like, the good thing is you can go ahead and get your ultimates by doing this, waiting for the Venom. But it's super annoying. At least I have my ultimate, though. I just can't believe that I had that really bad luck. Sometimes it's easier to get a heavy weapon over the wall when you have a primary weapon to swap to. I don't know why it does that, but sometimes it does that, and it's a little easier. So don't feel too bad if you have the same problem that I did and can't get the heavy weapon to drop on top of the wall. You only have enough time to try like 2 or 3 times. As a tip, though, while Ultra Stopping Power does affect sprinting, moving, and sliding speed, it does not affect roll speed or distance. Alright, now this room's going to be really annoying because I don't have enough weapons right now. I do have my ultimate, but that doesn't help with juvies. So most of the work is going to be on your melee class here. Of course, he shot me just as my ult ended. Thank you. I'm gonna go to the left side. These enemies seem infinite, but they're not infinite. I hate Ultra Stopping Power so much. Yep, you just press forward, Crap Flapper. I'm down. This toxic venom's probably gonna kill me. I don't know where that second mulcher is. I'm gonna have to just forget it. I'll just grab a claw so I have something, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Put that drone in the ground.
Whew.
Exit up ahead.
That section is just like, oh, ridiculous. And okay, thankfully there's no enemy hiding out here. Alright, I do have my ultimate.
This is it.
Yeah, I gotta kind of like... Okay, I'm using my ultimate. Come on, shoot me, Mulcher. Shoot me, you jackass. That's another update that makes it harder when you play Gunner. when you're using your... They can be shooting you before you activate your ultimate, and then when you activate your ultimate, they just stop shooting you. It's like they know you have Reflect Shredder on. Whew. Thank goodness we got that done, though. This map is extremely RNG dependent. And you pretty much have to have a lucky horseshoe up your ass, too. But that's how you get it done. For our next really hard map, we'll be doing the Melee Brawl. Now, I will say that using a brawler is definitely feasible, but there's so many glitchy natures with brawler that I really don't recommend it. On this map, you have to deal with freezing imago bullets, more health, more lethal, more melee damage, shock wardens, faster venom, and Iron Man. So for this particular run, we're going to use a Protector, Blade Master, and Anchor. You could use a Marksman, but there's just not that much ammo. So Protector, standard loadout, regenerative field, bloody blade, big knife, close range recharge, drop shield. Anchor, standard loadout, Boltok Bandolier, bloody shot, adrenaline junkie, crazy tough, and venom resistance. And Blade Mastered, standard loadout, thrill of the hunt, venom blade, shock chain, brawler, and venom resistance. With all of that being said, the alternative team comp for this is to use a brawler, a marksman, and a tactician. The problem is there's no explosive weapons really to speak of on this map, and most of your damage is going to come from the pipes and breaker maces, so it's a big toss-up. This map is also kind of extremely RNG dependent because the seed set that you get could be really annoying or really easy. And remember, they've buffed the freezing modifier, so the freezing modifier really sucks now. In the initial room, you're going to have pipes, which pretty much everyone should grab a pipe.
Found a weapon.
I'll grab an extra pipe, so my pipe's full, or almost full. You gotta make sure that you all slide down on the same side. It's extremely important. And we got the Imago set. That's annoying. Stay in cover. These guys will break you if given the opportunity.
That's how it's done. Hardly seems fair. Time's up!
Obviously, you can grab an Enforcer if you want to.
Okay, we're live.
There's a frag there.
Fine.
I'm gonna take this other pipe for ammo, and I'm good to go now. Pipe's full.
Weapon mark!
You always want to keep your pipe full.
Reloading, cover me!
Crush these freaks.
Drones. Hopefully that Ice Scion will stay back a little bit.
Do this.
More Imagos.
Need an assist. Let's go.
On your feet!
That almost killed me, that frag grenade. Holy crap.
Watch it. Roll.
Gotta reload!
Drone is done.
There's friendly fire from all weapons but melee weapons and escape. Something to bear in mind.
All dead.
There's a few hammer bursts.
The venom will be here soon.
Web supply!
Oh, we got juvies already coming towards us.
She's free. Smoke split up with you. Okay.
Sires, watch out for them. Pro tip, if a sire is gonna grab you and you have bleed on it already, just let it grab you because it won't do any damage to you. Whereas if you try to roll, they have like lock on accuracy and they'll down you. Guaranteed, even with stim.
Nice.
We cleared out the juvies and there's another hammer burst here. This toxic venom is getting way too close.
I'll take that.
Charged up.
Alright, my pipe is full. We've got a buzzkill in here.
Grenade marked. Got him.
I've got full flashes now. Full flashes in a pipe.
You smell that? Then move.
The last weapon I would really want to take into escape. Should be another sire. Oh, there it is.
Fire terminated. That's it.
If you bleed a sire, it is best to just let it hit you and capture you.
A little help here. Come on, bring it.
I got the revives.
Tis but a scratch.
Warden's here. Alt that. Ooh, that Imago was way too close for comfort.
Where that came from? Okay. Loaded.
I guess I'll grab the first breaker mace then. I'm a little more used to using them.
Revive me.
And I can bleed outside of venom.
Exterminate.
I don't think there's any more Imagos, but there's a ton of drones.
Got a drone here.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. A lot of times there's an enemy that doesn't get aggroed, but I think we're good this time. There's so many different seed sets that you can have on this. You just have to be careful.
Safe room up ahead.
Alright, we're all good.
Doors open.
I'm in.
That venom's getting close. It's the venom! Run!
Alright, so once again, Anchor's gonna kill himself. Now, in order to throw the hammer burst, you're going to just drop the weapon inside the shower as well.
And that's that.
Please proceed to the decontamination shower.
Check the room for anything useful.
Like, throw your pipe in the shower, and then grab the hammer burst. It's got to be, like, all the way in.
How dumb are you?
And then, once the door opens, you can go ahead and swap the long shot out for your pipe, and Anchor can pick up the long shot again. It's like one really weird daisy chain.
Don't mind if I do.
There's more flashes too in here, and more pipe ammo.
Give me that.
Oh shit, Imagos are already pushing.
Flashbang.
I've never had this seed set before. Ow, that flash hurt.
Reloading!
Flashbang out!
Flash grenade out!
Yep, I knew I was going down on that. There's still a imago. That is just really weird. I have never had those enemies aggroed before the door even opened like that.
In here!
Once again, there's... Oh, fuck. I picked up the damn breaker mace for ammo. Crapola. That is not supposed to happen.
Good to go.
I thought it was a pipe at first. Damn it to hell.
Time to be a bullet sponge.
Oh, I screwed that one up. Ah, shit.
That's it.
Dude, it is not my day today. Nothing is working right. Yep. There should be another grenadier.
Keep your distance.
Thank God the imagos don't freeze you solid in a single bullet,
Drone is done!
but they do freeze you solid ridiculously fast.
Gotta reload. Got one here.
There's also imagos. Oh yeah, on the other side. Watch out for the poppers.
Anyone out there?
If I wouldn't have screwed up with the breaker mace, then we would have been able to
Open fire!
just use a breaker mace there.
We're done.
There's more flash grenades and pipes and stuff.
Got it!
Got him. Grenade here. Weapon spotted.
I'm gonna plant a flash out here and just go back and grab those flashes. They give you so many flashes at this point. It's like, why not use them?
Give me that.
Alright, I'm ready. One teammate separates and hits the bridge while the other teammate grabs the shocks. No, 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 get back in the room, crap flapper. You gotta stay put, dude. Yeah, stay back, crap flapper. Back off from that door. Seriously, back off. Pull out your hammer burst. There's usually a shit load of... I hit the button? Where the hell are the enemy? Okay. I guess this is gonna be literally a day of things that just are random. Normally there's a shitload of juvies, poppers, and a few drone type enemies there, but I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. Hell yeah. That's like the hardest part of this hive. One of the hardest parts, I guess. And then this part can be insane. We have to stay back, let you snipe.
Bring it. Hardly seen.
Now, there's also a random number of wardens.
I'm reloading.
There can be 1, 2, 3. The highest I've ever seen is 4 wardens. I think that was a glitch, though. But just bear that in mind. There is not a preset number of wardens for this. And they don't always spawn at the same time, and sometimes they spawn behind you, too.
Incoming flash!
Alright, so the neat thing, as always with Grenadiers, you can simply flash them and then meat shield them. and you get your flash grenade back. That only works for elite grenadiers, though.
Incoming flashback.
Oh, damn it, crap flapper. I got the warden. Well, I would have had the warden. God damn it. There's a breaker mace for you, crap flapper. Should be somewhere in that pile. Watch your back with the grenadiers. I'm pushing the next warden, which apparently is going to just sprint through me.
Room's clear. Time to move.
I'll go back for the breaker mace. I have plenty of stim. We've been having a whole strange day of recording. I'm kind of glad I'm recording. Go ahead and hit the button, because escape, I don't think we've had a single escape hive work exactly as per normal. There should be more shit here too. Like, a lot more shit. And usually a warden. Alright then.
Extraction reached.
Well, I guess,
I'll take you all on. This hive's done.
that's one way to, master that hive. Now, I do have to say we got extremely lucky with that seed set, where the last batch of enemies and the batch of juvies at the shock grenade room did not spawn. I have no idea why. I've never had that happen before. Alright, for our next map, we are going to do the Onslaught, which can be incredibly annoying if you're doing a time run, but it can be relatively easy as well, depending on the seed set that you get. The modifiers are Poison Drones, More Health, More Lethal, Shock Grenadiers, Longer Ultimate Recharge, Ghost Heavy, and Iron Man. For this team comp, we will be running a Veteran, Nomad, and Anchor. There are many different team comps that work. Standard loadout for Anchor, standard loadout that we've been using for Nomad, and for Veteran, I recommend Headshot Master, Focus, Flankum, Custom Lancer, and Brutal Efficiency. With that being said, on this map, you could use any melee class. You can also use a marksman, but to make the second section as easy as possible, you either want a brawler or you want a damn good veteran. And I'll show you why when we get there. Now, I should mention on this particular map, there's basically two different seed sets, but enemy pathing can be different. You're either going to have Scions and regular poppers with frag grenades, or you're going to have DR1s with shock poppers. Those are the basic two seed sets that you're going to have. So, two of the players upon exiting are going to immediately run up and get on the turrets. The person that is going to ammo up the Lancer and Longshot is going to go into that ammo room on the left where Metal went and ammo things up for us.
Just gonna take this.
Now, as you can see, difficulty is Master. I was just double checking that because the other day I ran this and we didn't have it set to Masters because it was a daily.
They were mine.
So if you're ever unsure of the difficulty, it doesn't hurt to go ahead and just, you know, do what you want. Double check the modifiers, it's easy. We have standard poppers, which is arguably the harder seed set.
We gotta go.
The reason why I say it's the harder seed set is because poppers sometimes get through. If you have the shock poppers, they just kind of all pile up and die. I can't get off this turret right now. You have to watch out for those snipers. When you push forward down the right side, you spawn the snipers. You can also use an infiltrator on this, but you're at the mercy of all of these grenadiers, which we're going to have grenadiers. There's a couple enemies that got through on the right.
Okay, we're live.
We got a few more poppers coming in. I'm going to get off the turret.
Gotta vent the heat.
This'll do.
I'm just grabbing some hammer bursts.
Hey, they were mine.
I'm reloading.
There's a shitload of hammer bursts, gnashers, and frag grenades.
Perfect.
There's a weapon!
There's honestly more hammer bursts and frags than you can probably carry. Unless you have a class with grenade pouch, that is.
Good to go.
Why don't you introduce me to all your wonderful friends?
Shit, I used the wrong,
getting split up. Whew, that's all of them.
Yep, I definitely need more long shot rounds. I have 2 frags.
Hey, pretty spread out.
Sweet.
Awesome. Probably best to put crap flapper on the turret. Because I can do more headshot damage with the sniper for the scions.
Heads up!
Alright, nice. I need to get my ultimate too, so...
Oh yeah! Sniper hawk! Bam! It's a popper!
You get your ultimate by dealing damage, but there's a lot longer recharge. Oh boy.
Oh yeah!
Gotta watch out for these scions. The scions can be, whew, they can be something terrifying.
Glorious! Popper sighted!
Chopped off.
Alright, I'm a little behind. That's alright.
Just a scratch. Scion.
Oh,
Okay.
there's a salvo scion that's hiding. That guy was twerking. I couldn't get a headshot on him to save my damn life.
Glorious! Spotted a scion! Careful!
Who wants it? Room and
I just have to grab a couple ammos and I'll have full ammo. Alright, I'm good. I'm full. We got the seed set that's best if you have a tactician, but we don't have a tactician. That's usually what happens. You get the seed set that's best for the class that you don't have.
Perfect.
Alright, I'm gonna be coming back Oh, there's a drone that didn't get aggroed. I forgot to mention that. You gotta be careful. Sometimes there's a sneaky little bastard that's hiding.
Weapon. Shiny.
I'm just gonna be running back and forth. I'm gonna get those frags and...
Contact!
There's a shitload of grenadiers coming.
Good work.
Throwing frag!
Two on six.
Frag out! This'll do.
I'm gonna run back for some more grenades in a second.
Stay down!
Charged up.
Back in your hole!
Okay.
Took down a pauper!
Yeah.
Need ammo!
Alright, I'm going back for grenades.
Loaded.
Take my place, crap flapper.
That's mine.
This'll do.
I'll get crap flapper.
Just a scratch. Okay. Find out. Dome splitter.
I don't have any more frags.
Yes!
There's a weapon.
It's a pauper! Got eyes on a drone! Reloading!
Neutralized. Room of dead grubs. Ooh, nothing better.
I'll grab hammer burst ammo. We don't need any of the salvos. Honestly, I'd prefer flashes over frags at this point, but that's alright.
Okay.
I have a full hammer burst, and I have my ult, so we're good to go.
Cut them down! Come on! Up!
Riding spin.
That's all.
This second section is extremely easy if you have the proper class for it. But if you're going for a time run where you have to kill everything, this second section is a royal nightmare. And then some. Like, brutal is an understatement for this second section if you're going for a time run.
Good to go.
I'm gonna drop my frags and grab the crate for flashes, if that's okay.
Take a breather, team.
That'll make it a little easier if we have to kill the drone in the first section. You may have to fear him. Do not enter a chainsaw duel with these if they're claws.
Under attack here!
This guy's in the way again. He's gonna have to be feared.
Come at me.
And then we just have to get past him. Good kill. There's gonna be one more. Get past that dude, and now I'll have enough time on my ult.
Let's even the odds! Not a thing. That was luck.
Good to go.
Oh yeah!
Thanks for pitching in.
Alright, and then whoever can get to the door, just get to the door and I'll hold them off.
I see the exit.
Extraction point there!
Close 9. Post up.
Oh yeah!
my alt ended just a little too early. Oh well, a couple poppers won't be too big of a deal.
Area is hot.
There's also turrets here. Well, a turret, but we shouldn't really need it. Darn it, I missed. I didn't miss that time, though.
Watch it!
Alright, there you go. That's how you master that map. The first section can be a little hairy. The second section, with the proper class, you can just run right through it. For our next map, we're going to be running the Ice Queen. This can be an easy map, but it can also be an incredibly frustrating map. You're dealing with freezing sniper bullets, more health, more lethal, faster venom, shielded grenadiers, short ultimates, and Iron Man. For this, we will be running a marksman, blade master, and infiltrator, standard long shot cards for marksman, and then the same cards that we've been running for the standard setup for Blade Master and for Infiltrator. You could use a Brawler, you could use a Protector, you could technically use a Pilot because of the Relic Drop Shot. It's honestly personal preference, but this map you have to be really fast on, which can be kind of frustrating.
She's ready. That was one hell of a ride, huh?
Gotta fight our way straight.
I really hate getting juvies in the beginning. It takes so much extra time. And you can't resupply flashes.
Bunch of supplies. Shouldn't let him go to waste. Found some ammo. Bomb's going to go off soon.
Sniper.
It's about to blow.
Come on, hit the freaking all.
Good, it works. Now let's go.
Dispatched.
That saved us a little bit. We got, I think, 2 grenadiers left.
Grenadier on!
Flashbang out! Lights out. Good, good.
We got juvies, which damn it. I need help to break through the juvie line. Should be another one hiding somewhere.
I'll take those.
Got it. Found some ammo.
Alright, there's 32 rounds in that Nasher. We got a little bit more time. Let me take point so that hopefully they won't be aggroed.
Venom party for 3. Let's move it.
Grenadier marked.
Oh yeah!
Elite drone spotted.
Drop dead, you broke.
Alright, Scion's dealt with. I got poppers coming in.
Let's do this.
Elite Claws should be dead. There's a couple more Grenadiers, though. Should I take the second relic drop?
Trouble.
Might as well, since there's no other weapon for me. There's no marks of this time.
Wanna live?
That's mine.
Alright, we got juvies coming in again.
Still got it.
We'll have to back up. We're too far ahead to just run. There's poppers. Never be afraid to do a tactical retreat, especially if you're not in Venom.
Fighting fit.
Yep, I'm getting the long shot rounds because they barely give you any ammo.
Perfect.
I'll grab a flash, I guess. And I think there's one ammo. Yep. Alright, sweet. I got 15 rounds for my sniper now.
Tight. Ready. Now you piss me off.
Nope. Nope. I just wasted my ult. It didn't show a single enemy. The enemies weren't spawned in. Fuck. I hate that.
Sniper.
Wow. I can't believe that. I wasted my frickin' ultimate because the stupid game didn't spawn the shit in. God, nothing is working right.
Do that. Can't let these ones slow us down. Goddamn Venom.
Oh, I'm feeling it now.
Gotta admit, that was luck. Load it. Just like that.
Who are you trying to impress?
I didn't mean to shoot that popper. He jumped right in front of the sniper shot. I think I got 2 claws and 2 snipers. There should be another claw, but I don't see him yet.
Nice.
Get back, Papa.
Alright, I see the claw now.
For mine. Here's the training.
Reloading.
More poppers coming in. And there's some grenadiers.
You tried aiming?
What the hell? Wow, that hit me through cover.
Warden sighted.
Alright, we got the wardens coming in.
The warden.
Second warden.
Going all out.
Excellent use of your ultimate. Excellent use. Make sure you grab a breaker mace. Now, there's probably a couple more enemies. Yep, there's a grenadier up there lurking that I can't mark because he's apparently a frag grenade.
Order the grenadier. Chop chop. I see the safe room.
Watch out, though. There's usually a few enemies lurking.
Reloading.
Alright, not bad. I still have 1 shot for the relic drop and 12 rounds for
Doors open.
the long shot.
Shut the door.
We're locked down.
Decontamination before entering the safe room is mandatory.
Hey, in mind?
Decontaminating.
This map is just intense no matter what. Here's an overkill. I can ammo up for you.
I read you. Moving to extraction now. So far so good. Sweep the room before the venom busts.
Warning. Warning. Chamber has been breached. Opening in 3, 2, 1.
Hang on. I'm picking up this relic drop shot. Do not push out of this door yet. Let me snipe what I can. Hang on. I'm trying to be sneaky and get the ship before it comes out.
I'm ready. Sniper, mark!
If you go really slow, you can be sneaky and pop a couple of them. The problem is, you have to go really slow.
Weapon spotted.
And it doesn't always work.
Sniper! Time to fight! Stop me! Watch it! Elite Grenadier!
Alright, I think I got all of the...
Okay.
I got all the stuff I can easily one-shot, so feel free to push out. I'm gonna go back. Get off the cover. There's a warden and I think 2 elite grenadiers.
Yep, this'll do.
Yep. It took longer, but it's safer if you can just sneaky snipe the bastards. Elite grenadier just came up. The warden's staying back, which is good. There's another elite grenadier.
Elite Grenadier marked.
Glorious! Grenadier lead sighted. Reloading! Yes!
Charged up.
That was luck.
Let's go! Who's up next? Incoming fire!
Use your breaker mace against that warden.
Fumigated here.
Close enough. We gotta run before we get killed by that venom. There may be 1 or 2 enemies that are hidden off to the side, so always watch your ass cheeks.
Grenadier elite marked.
There's another flash. Another flash here for whoever needs it.
Nice.
We got to get a little bit of time back. I have a full relic drop and 2 flashes. I only need a small thing of ammo and I'm full. Where's that small little thing?
Good one.
Hunter!
Ah, come on. Turned at the last second.
Still got it. Yeah. Signature.
Alright, all the ranged enemies are taken out, but we are going to be in toxic venom real quick. Yeah, put that breaker mace away. You're going to go down with it.
Down.
Up and at him.
Okay. Let's do this.
Roll, roll. Never mind.
Yeah.
Too close.
Good one.
There's another relic drop. I've got full ammo for mine. I only need 3 rounds of long shot and I'll be full.
Excellent. That should do it. Ready. I need a hand.
Aw, damn it. He hit me as I shot.
Saved my ass. Reload!
Weapon spotted. Rendering.
Damn you! They shoot me right as I fire. I hate that so much.
I need a hand!
Yeah,
Save my...
you might have downed me, but I blew your head off. How you like that?
Got eyes on a hunter.
Primed and ready!
I'm gonna try to get that sniper. And I got both elite grenadiers. Nice.
That's mine.
Come on, you stupid sniper, stick your head out. Damn you.
Oh yeah.
Hunter spotted.
Got him. I only have 4 rounds left. I need to throw my long shot on the... Ah, don't have enough time. Alright.
Can't stop me!
I'm sniping. I can't deal with the matriarch right now. Alright, I got rid of both drop shot scions.
I'm ready.
Whoa, it nearly jumped on me. Matriarch is on top of the bridge. Damn you, little... The hunters are honestly so annoying.
Signature brass brigade! Sorry, Scorpio. I needed this.
There's 2 more relic drop shots on the ground. I still have full relic drop, and I have my flashes.
Here's a weapon. Ah, good.
I'm gonna plant a flash there just to slow it down.
Practice to perfection.
Alright, let's go.
Ready and waiting.
Alright. I'm outside.
This is a pretty quick time. This map puts a hell of a lot of stress on marksmen, though, I will say that.
Ready!
Shoot me down. Hell yeah.
Like, this is one of those maps that's fairly intensive for all classes involved, but holy crap.
Have you tried aiming? Incoming! You weren't expecting this!
Get out of here, you little juvie. Just, you know, casually freeze everything in there.
Good work, team! Let's get out!
Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. For our next ridiculously annoying map, it's going to be the Barracks. The team comp will be Infiltrator, Blade Master, and Anchor. The modifiers are Faster Venom, More Lethal, More Health, Ultra Stopping Power, Execution Rules, Shock Rifle Drones, and of course Iron Man. Standard team comp and standard card comp that we've been using for the whole previous section. The only thing that I should mention is Infiltrator is not 100% guaranteed to get a Nasher on this map. Just like if you ran a Marksman, they would not be 100% guaranteed to get a long shot. So keep that in mind. This map can be extremely frustrating. Brawler is good on this map, but again, you just have the glitchy nature of the Brawler class to contend with. So if you want to play it, you can. I really hate it until they actually fix the teleporting and sliding into cover and just all the problems that it has.
Payload delivered.
This map is exceedingly frustrating, though. Just make sure your team's ready. Yeah, this map can be really decent or really bad.
Going loud.
This map is also really decent for a nomad, if you have a nomad.
Time's almost up.
Revive me.
That's the bomb. Okay. Who wants it?
Made him shoot his own enemy. Alright, of course we got the sniper version.
Moment of your time. Got a weapon here.
It always is like that. If I play a class, it won't give me the weapon that I want.
This is the best they got. We should be safe for now.
Then we get that bridge.
Look, supplies. Sweet.
There's ammo here, but sadly I don't have a Nasher, so there's really no point. There's a Retro Lancer, but
Oh, I'm feeling it now.
there's like 3 different ways that you can go. You can push up that way. There's more fans. I believe there's another ammo room, but you do spawn a shitload of juvies if you do that. So you kind of want to stay back. We need that next fan though, so now that that bridge is closer, we're going to push up a little bit. And we want to try to spawn the juvies. Usually there's a shitload of juvies that come here, but for some reason the juvies aren't coming out, which is really freaking weird. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, but yeah, those juvies should have been already out here. I have no idea why they didn't show up.
There's a weapon.
There's a drop in here. There's more incendiary grenades.
Perfect.
There's a whole crap load of ammo. Alright, now we gotta get all the way back to the bridge. And just be careful if this happens to you guys, because the juvies may randomly materialize. And then you gotta run back and get across this bridge.
Safe room.
And then you want to gather your team together. And you want... So once you gather your team at this part, if you have an anchor, let the anchor use their shield. It's random what you get as far as the 2 scions. This is the worst possible seed set that you can have because that's double Mulcher Scion.
Before entering this room is mandatory.
Hey, beat it. Washing up.
There's a shock grenade. Well, actually, no, there's 2 shock grenades in here and an M-bar.
Roger that. Moving to the extraction point.
I have been shafted by RNG considering that I'm playing an infiltrator. but I did mention it at the beginning of the game that if you play a marksman, you're relying on RNG and the seed set to get the long shot, and if you play infiltrator, you're relying on RNG to get the shotgun.
Got it! Bunch of stuff we can use here.
I'll take those.
Taking this ammo.
I can't say how much I wish that I had played marksman. It's almost like there is a little bit of a cheap trick that you can use if you want. So have a person that's not host play the infiltrator or marksman, and depending on the seed set that you get, then they can back out of the game and come back in as the appropriate class. They will not get credit for the mastery of the map, though. So just keep that in mind. But that's about the only trick that you can do to make it a little bit easier. If you would have a marksman with the explosive headshot right now, it would be like ridiculously easy at the moment. I was able to weaken the mulchers severely. You have to go so fast and there's such limited ammo.
Oh, I'm feeling it now. Here's a weapon.
Shiny.
Now in this next section we gotta get to this fan. I'm playing the non-marksman class as a marksman, basically. It's kind of funny. Oh, I just totally missed. This map is so random as for what you get. Alright, let's see. I think I got the elite drones. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the elite drones. I've only got 5 rounds for my long shot left. Still have no Nasher rounds.
Take some ammo.
Alright, I'm at 11 rounds now. This sucks, though.
Hell yes.
This is honestly the worst that we could have asked for. There's the warden. Literally, if I played anything other than infiltrator with this seed set. I hate RNG specific maps. I was trying to deal with those elite drones. They also shortened the amount of time that a active reloaded round lasts for, which is another thing that's very frustrating.
That's mine. Room's clear. Time to move.
They've been really weird about this game, making it more annoying.
Reload!
Like, they've been buffing really stupid stuff that didn't need buffed, and nerfing stuff that didn't need nerfed.
Come on, you want some of this?
Come on, stick your head out. Oh, of course he went that way. We gotta get to this Venom fan, though.
You fit right in with the Brass Brigade.
One person at least needs to get to this fan, or the chances of failing are insanely high. There's usually like 1 or 2 enemies that aren't aggroed, so just be careful. Surprisingly, that's not the case. We got them all.
I'm at the LZ.
There's also a weapons locker.
Reload.
Got one here.
Seal off that hide. I can't land until the OC is clear. Come on, bring it!
I have no choice but to use my ultimate to go get him.
I'll take y'all on.
Nice. Get that door closed and secure the LZ.
Let's forget this happened.
It's done. All talk.
I'm at the LZ.
That's it.
I just sniped the Mulcher. I can't do anything about the Warden right now.
Let him out. That's all of us. Let's seal the hide.
Seal off that hide. I can't land until the LZ is clear.
Bet you weren't expecting this.
There's a new breaker mace for you, Crap Flapper. Grab that thing.
That's the cons now.
That's just like, whew. We did surprisingly well. Like, okay, we basically did this as a challenge run because I played an infiltrator with no shotguns. Like, what the hell? An infiltrator without a single shotgun. So dumb. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I really do hope that you enjoyed this guide and it was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will do my absolute best to help you guys out. If you did enjoy the video, do me a huge favor, smash that like button. I mean, pound it into oblivion and share the videos with your friends, as that greatly helps me out with the searchability of videos here on YouTube. You can always subscribe for more content because the analytics show that a astronomically high percentage of my views come from people that are unsubscribed, and that if you subscribe, it would really help me reach my goal of obtaining my first play button. So we have 2 more parts in this series, and then I will have shown you how to master all 32 maps. If you have any videos that you want to specifically see, feel free to make a request. But as always, subscribe for more content. And of course, my brothers and sisters, thy legion, stay frosty.